This is one in a series of several videos designed to show you how to use software utility products. In this video we will cover the Cypher software utility. Cypher is a private key encryption system. It is designed to encrypt and decrypt files using a variety of means: password, user key file, crypto key file, and light key file. The Cypher utility will allow you to also create keys such as crypto keys and light keys, which can be used with other products such as the Choctaw Secure Email System and the Nunya Secure Instant Text Messaging System for Android. You can share keys with your Android products because they are designed to be compatible. First, I will try to encrypt a file utilizing the simplest method, a password. You can enter a password, minimum 8 characters. And then you simply select Cypher. Cypher will then display a file and directory listing, and you can select from any file within your system. In this case, I will use this picture here of a car. Cypher will then cipher the file, and you will see the progress on the display bar at the bottom. Once it's completed, it will display Cypher complete. Now let's go ahead and look at that picture. And as you can see here in Windows, it does not show up because it is encrypted. Now let's decode the file. Use the same password. Click Decipher. Select the file. The progress bar will show you how far it has progressed, and then you can go back, and there is the picture of the car. The user key file is any file. Any file that you select can be used as a key. It can be a JPEG, a WAV, a PDF, a Word document, any file, as long as the file does not change. Much like the keys to your front door, if you were to change the key, it will no longer unlock your front door. In this case, if you change the key, it will no longer unlock any file that you used it on. So once again, your user file must not change. I will go ahead and select user file and select Cypher. You pick the file that you wish to encrypt. In this case, we will go ahead and select that same picture of a car. And I will use this JPEG here of a young lady and encrypt the file. Once again, it will give you the status on the bar below. And once it is completed, it will let you know. And as you can see, the file is now encrypted. To decode, you simply again select user key file, click Decipher, select the file that you wish to decipher, and then select the file that you wish to decode with. And there is the picture of the car decoded. The crypto key file is a random key created within your system utilizing the pseudo-random number generator. Windows includes a pseudo-random number generator which uses a formula and software to create random numbers. It is known as a pseudo-random number generator because it utilizes a formula and software in order to create a key of random numbers. To create your key, you simply enter the key, and I will call this key 1. And you click on key, select the drive and the subdirectory. In this case, we are in the promo. subdirectory. And at this point, you can designate how large a key you wish to make. Your limitations are 16 KB to 640 megabytes. That equates to the smallest key can be about 16,000 random numbers, and the largest key can be about 640 million random numbers. I will go ahead and make it a 100K key. The key has been created. We'll go to the file, and there is key 1. In order to use the key, you simply select Crypto Key File, Cipher. In this case, we will go ahead and pick the car, and then pick the key. We have the key called Key 1. It will display the progress. And there is the file encrypted. To decode, you simply select the Crypto Key File, Decipher, select the file, and select the key file, in this case, key 1. And there is the car. Now the light key file is created utilizing your web camera or the included USB camera system. Each system will absorb light through the camera and create a series of random numbers. Light is a quantum system by nature. That means that basically it never repeats itself. So this is known as a true random number generator, in that you are utilizing hardware to sample the quantum nature of light, in our case in 3 different spectrum, red, green, and blue, and create random numbers for a key file. In order to create a light key, you make sure that your camera is either hooked up to the USB port or that your web camera is active. Click Light Key File, enter a key name, we will call it Light 1, and click Create Key. It will ask you what drive and directory to put it in. We will select the promo directory, and then it will ask you what size. We will make it 100K as well. And at this point, you are going to see a preview screen of what your camera is viewing. In order to start the preview, click Start Preview. And here we have a scene coming out of my included web camera. Several pens and pencils, a couple of coffee mugs, and a pencil sharpener duck. In order to make the key, you simply click Make Key. Once the key is completed, it will signify with a done message, and all you have to do is simply click Stop Preview, and you have completed your process. And you will see that the key, Light 1, is right here, and it is 100K in size. To encrypt with the light key, simply click Light Key, Cipher, select the file that you wish to encrypt, select the key, in this case Light 1, and it will encrypt the file. Do keep in mind that one feature that is built in is that you can select more than one file to be encrypted. simply by holding down your control key and selecting the appropriate files within the subdirectory, or you can hold down your shift key and select all files in any directory, and it will encrypt all the files. To decipher the key, you simply select Light Key, Decipher, pick the file, and select the key, Light 1. Now, one of the questions that we normally get are, how do I exchange keys with other users? In this case, it's fairly simple. Since it's a private key system, you simply give the other person the key. Private key systems are generally used within groups of individuals that you know and meet. You can put your keys on a CD or a flash drive and simply give the keys directly to the person that you're meeting with. Another way, if you're not directly meeting with them, is to email the key as an attachment. You can encrypt the key with an agreed upon password and simply email it. Another way to exchange keys, utilize the Public Data Application, PDA. That utility will allow you to exchange keys using a public key system. You simply encrypt your key and send it to the other person via email. Finally, you can also encrypt keys with either a password or PDA and post them to a website or a social media site where another person can download them. The same thing can go with files. If you encrypt a file, you can send it via email, and the receiver, as long as he has the appropriate key and or password, can therefore decode the file and get to it. And that concludes the demonstration of the Cypher utility. Do keep in mind that you can utilize the keys in Cypher for a number of means of communications, as well as local and shared security.